Are you feeling gassy, bloated, overweight, and sluggish? Maybe you should do a detox or a cleanse. Juice fasting, diet tea, cayenne pepper and lemon juice in your water to burn the demons from your soul. All right, if you are thinking about it, I have been there, done that. I am here to help you out. I am a sports nutritionist, personal trainer with over 10 years of experience, and I'm going to give you my take on the reasons why detoxification in diet culture is toxic and why it doesn't work. Maybe even more importantly, it doesn't actually work. So bear with me, stay tuned, and find out what you can do that is more effective than a cleanse or a detox or whatever else it is. But first, let's talk about the good things that might come out of a detoxification program of sorts. Now, most detoxes, they will sell you things like teas or waters or juices. So chances are, if you've been dehydrated, you're gonna drink more water. That's gonna make you feel better. That's great. Definitely drink more water. If you're feeling gassy and bloated and lousy, drink more water. You're a beautiful gelatinous bag of cells and meat and magic, and your body is made up of more than 65% water, and you sweat between 1 and 3 liters per day. So staying hydrated, super important. You should absolutely do that. And if you like the taste of cayenne pepper and lemon in your water and it gets you to drink it more, then yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. There's nothing wrong with that. But your expectations for this thing to be magic, that's what we're going to work with right now, because I will tell you that the fastest weight gain that I have ever gone through in my life, the fastest weight gain that I have ever gone through in my life, the fastest was on a juice cleanse. Okay. Juice cleanses. Let's start there. Boy, howdy. A lot of people try a juice cleanse as a means, a method to fat loss. And there is nothing that packs in the calories quicker than drinking your calories. So if you're turning to shakes, if you're drinking your calories in any way, shape, or form, you're running into a couple of problems. Number one, you're packing in a lot of calories real quick. That's number one. Too many calories, excess calories, they get stored as fat. Your body doesn't magically disappear them, no matter what they're made out of or how much magic herbs are combined with them. You will store any excess calories as body fat, full stop. Okay, so too many calories too fast. That's problem number one. Problem number two, ghrelin. So ghrelin is a hormone that makes you like hungry. It makes you seek out and want more food, right? Seeky, wanty, foodie, ghrelin. If you drink something that has calories, your body and your brain may not necessarily register the fact that you had calories because it happened so quick. It went in so quick. And how you think about your food has a huge impact on ghrelin. So the short version of the study that was done to illustrate this, they had 2 test groups of people who they were given milkshakes. And one of the milkshakes said 140 calories sensible shake. This sounds like a great shake for, I don't know, like a detox plan, right? 140 calorie sensible shake. That's so sensible. And they tested people's ghrelin levels before and after drinking this 140 calorie sensible shake. They found that people's ghrelin levels remained flat, meaning however hungry they were before they drank the shake, they were the same amount hungry after they drank the shake. Why? Because it's 140 calories, sensible shake. I don't know. That makes sense, right? Not a whole lot. Then they had a test group that they gave a shake that was labeled 600 calorie indulgence milkshake. Oh, indulgence. Okay, so this group, their ghrelin levels dropped off steeply after having this exquisite indulgence shake. After all, 600 calories. Whew. I wouldn't be able to fit another bite in after a shake like that either, would you? Well, you probably already guessed the punchline. Both shakes were the exact same, I believe 280, maybe it was 300, 280 calories, I'm pretty sure is what the study was. And how people thought about their food impacted them on a hormonal level. So this is the very first problem with any kind of a detox, any kind of a cleanse, any kind of a fasting situation, is that you're going to drive yourself nuts hormonally, which then leads to binge eating in a lot of people. So your body thinks, oh my gosh, I'm starving. Now I got to eat all the food. Okay, so that's problem number one. Problem number two. Problem number one was all the calories that you come in with the juice fast or with the shakes. Problem number two is that you are going to kick up your ghrelin, and that's not only with juice cleanses or whatever. That's having to do with anything where you're drastically cutting calories and not paying attention to that caloric balance, so that you don't go too nutso. A little too nutso there. Okay, so those are big problems. The other problem with a juice cleanse or a liquid fast or liquid diet is that you're missing out on the very first part of digestion. Chewing your food releases digestive enzymes in your mouth that help your body metabolize food better, more appropriately, and with less stress. So you are really missing out on your ability to digest that food properly and really have, there's no shortcut here, right? So yeah, so that's the problem with all that stuff. Now, as far as like fasting and cleansing, man, I could do a whole series on that. If you want that, go ahead and leave that in the comments. Let's just say that all of that stuff, we're going to put it in the same box and we're going to call it pretty much a hard no. And the simplest way to know that this is a bad idea is to think about a fish tank. Okay. All too often we think about our bodies as mechanical. We think about them as machines, right? That we're going to clean the pipes. We're going to pour some Drano down there, some bleach down there. We're just going to, like, I just want to cleanse. I want to detox. I want to scrape the pipes and just like get all the crap out of me. But here's the thing. Hate to break it to you, but you're like mostly bacteria and water and cells. Honey, you're a hot mess, and that's fine. That's wonderful. That is the state of being human. So here's what I want you to think about when you're thinking about detox or cleanses. Don't think about your body as a machine. Don't think about your stomach as just this hollow crevasse for dumping stuff into. You are an entire ecosystem unto yourself, okay? You have all different kinds of gut flora and bacteria like all through your system. You have different bacteria on your right hand than you have on your left hand. You have different bacteria in your guts, in your lower intestine, in your stomach, in your mouth, esophagus. All of this amazing, complicated stuff that you've got going on it's a delicate balance. So I like to think of a fish tank. Now, I've got a freshwater fish tank, and I've got several different kinds of guppies and tetras and African dwarf frogs and snails and plants in there, all different kinds of stuff. And if I feed the fish only the food that one type of fish like, but that the frogs can't eat, the frogs are going to die out, right? If I put too much food in there, it's going to get cloudy and funky. The solution actually is not to just change the water or dump more water in there, because it will offset and mess up the bacteria in the tank, making the tank more cloudy, okay, making it worse rather than better. Similarly, when you're thinking about your body, think about it as an ecosystem. So maybe you have been like way overeating like refined sugars and carbohydrates and all that kind of stuff. Maybe you are at that point where you're like, something's got to give, something's got to change. Well, all of those little sugary, carb-loving bacteria that are in your gut, the better thing to do is not to try to like detox them out, but to change what you're putting into your body, what you're putting into your ecosystem. More water is a great start. I do not want to discourage you from drinking more water. If you like the lemon cayenne pepper tea or whatever, go ahead and do that. Be really wary of anything that adds a lot more calories, especially if you're trying to do this to lose weight. Don't be drinking your calories. Don't do honey. Oh my God, that's one that drives me nuts. Oh yeah, just put honey in your. Honey's a lot of calories, y'all. It is a lot of calories. That's not going to help. So drink more water, get more fiber in your nutrition. If your guts are funky, if you feel gassy, bloated, like bad, more vegetables, celery, carrots, like vegetables, water, add more of that in and gradually reduce your calories. gradually, because you don't want to lead to an all or nothing kind of state of mind. You don't want to lead to a bingey, like, oh, I'm going to starve myself and then I'm going to eat all this food because I'm too hungry, and then I'm going to starve myself again, and what's wrong with me, and willpower, blah, 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 and willpower is not a thing. You just go ahead and treat your body a little bit more like a beautiful, delicate ecosystem and less like a machine. And you will have a much better time, much more fun in your body, because that's what it's all about. I'm pro progress. I'm pro, like, if you want to change your body composition, if you want to move to, a healthier, more productive, more happy you, then, doing these things to push it in that direction, I am totally for that. But save yourself some heartache and some headache on the cleanse stuff. Don't think about detoxifying your body. Go ahead and start adding more water, adding more fiber gradually. And I'm a big fan of adding before you're subtracting too. So if you are really, trying to lose weight right now, and you have to reduce calories, start by adding in some of the things that will help you, the high fiber stuff, the water stuff, then start reducing the calories. And then you only want a caloric deficit of 300 to 500 calories to start losing weight. It's really, really simple, and it's not complicated, and it's not expensive. Don't buy crap products that give you bad promises and make you feel like you're a dirty person that needs to be detoxified. I mean, you are filthy. You're mostly bacteria, like I said, but it's a beautiful thing. It's a gorgeous thing. Don't dump a detox on your beautiful flora and fauna that is your gorgeous, weird, gelatinous body. Be kind to it. Gradually change your ecosystem. Don't try to just dump a bunch of lemon juice and cayenne pepper on it or fix it with a shake. Go ahead and start inching towards a healthier microbiome. And I will see you next time. If you have questions, go ahead and pop them down in the comments. Please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I appreciate you. And I will see you next time. Bye.